Hello? Hello! Yeah, first time I'm doing Jardier's Community League. And I've just made a mess. Hang on. Whoops. Took a mint out of the packet just then, and it fell to pieces. Fun. Okay. Yeah, so... Do I even have a setup already? Okay, maybe let's check. Let me check for a setup from on Go, because... Let me just put the... Actually, is Malk in here? Not yet. Okay. Okay, interesting. Right, let me just check this real quick. The BOP is considerably different for that than Imola, Aston. Ah, there is a more up-to-date one. Okay. What do I have? Oh, three. Oh, it'll be the hybrid ones. Okay. I mean, I can use the... I'll use the hybrid one. If I grab the hybrid and the race ones... I'm sorry you can't see any of this. I'm just moving files around at the minute. Just bear with us. Okay, so basically, I've got no idea what I'm going to be in terms of pace. So what we're going to do is we're just going to aim to have a clean race, see where we stand. There's always going to be people who are going to be new, like us, but not very quick, and vice versa. So I'm hoping I'm somewhere in the middle. Okay. Figure out where we stand. So that's quite high rake. That one is even more high rake. Okay. And this is... That's pretty much the same, it's just got a little bit different fast bump on the dampers. We'll do this, and then we'll see. So... Oh Christ, I forgot what the pit rules are. Let me fire it up again! There's too many menus in SimGrid now, it's so annoying to find where you're supposed to go. Okay, 70 minutes. I think this one's a 70-minute race. Let me just check. 1 hour 10. Okay, yeah. Says rules. Race. No, pit stops. There'll be one mandatory pit stop. For the 70-minute races, only refuel required, tyre change optional. Right, okay. So... Oh, is that a... I'm just going to ask in... Basically what I'm thinking is, if we've got... So basically I can do a full tank and then 1 litre. But if it's a 25-second timer, then you may as well just take tyres. That's my thinking. And it's a bit annoying, it's not possible to know that. I don't think you can do that until you get to the race itself, I think, until you've like pressed start. Oh yeah, shit, so it splits. I need to check that, so let me show you this, so ignore the random bits and pieces. So here we go. So basically they've split qualifying up into Group A and Group B. I'm just going to take a punt and say, yeah, Jardier is in Group B, because that's second place. So basically we'll have the Group A people go out first, and then Group B go out. Me and Malk are both in Group B. Do any other names I recognise in silver? No, I think most of the people who I've raced against in Jardier stuff before are mostly in Pro. Oh. Screen flicker. Don't do that. Oh no, Femke's in here. She's... I don't know if that's how you say her name. I apologise otherwise. And if you do end up watching this, please correct me. But yeah. Gasimpor? I recognise that name from somewhere. It's not a name you would forget otherwise, but yeah. Okay, so we've got 1 minute, that's a shame. So... Okay, I'm going to stay in the ACC chat on our Discord, so Malk can join me if he wants to. He's currently offline. Actually, I should move Discord over to my other monitor so I don't trigger it by accident. There we go. First 50 minutes not shown in-game though. Huh? What does that mean? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is... Right, so we'll leave it like that for now. What I'll take 0.2 or just adjust these pressures a bit. It's a bit annoying now because we've got to wait 10 minutes before we can do anything, which is frustrating. But I'm not going to try and blast through qualifying. I'm just going to try and get my tyres to the right pressure so I know where I stand for the race. If I get that sorted in the first 5 minutes, then I can try and go for a quali run near the end, but besides that, that will be the plan. Don't take tyres and just 1 litre and go. For the 1.5 hour races, we'll definitely be changing tyres. I'm not sure what's up with Goodwin. Why is he showing up as Am? but whatever. No fixed time refueling, according to Gazanpor. Who's the guy who took my number? Damn it.
Green light. Go, go, go.
So I got a 197 have we as well? Crawl, okay. I hate that camera angle so much. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it isn't. Yeah, that time it's fine. It doesn't have the clipping at the bottom of the screen. Okay, he's in here, okay. He's the guy who called me the R word on the Discord after the Spa race in the summer series, so he wasn't too happy with my defending. I mean, to be honest, look, I defended fine. He kept diving up the inside of me into turn 1. I defended perfectly fine. The only difference is that we came together towards Eau Rouge. Like, we came together 3 times. One was definitely my fault, one was definitely his fault. Third one was just like, both of us going towards each other. Can't do anything about that. Anyway, what's done is done. We can't do waiting at the pit lane or anything. We need to like actually leave the garage at the right time at the 10-minute mark. So that's annoying. Lightning McQueen livery. Ka-chow! Wait though, has he got the... He's not got the lightning bolt on it. That's upsetting. I mean, that's in the wrong place. It should be all the way along. It should be there, not hidden away like that. Anyway. This is where I mentioned I've not done any practice for this whatsoever. So yeah, fun. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. That's interesting pictures being shown. I don't know, it's a little vague with some of the pit instructions. No, hang on. So go on the rules. It just says that there's one mandatory pit stop, and it's tyre change optional, only refuel required. I don't know. Just watch someone else for a bit. Interesting kind of livery for that. Is Mark here yet, by the way? Let's see. Anyway, keep your eye out for the 199. Who's in first? Obviously, there is no... It is worth mentioning as well, there is no pace difference related to either of these classes. It's purely just so we can split the qualifying. So, if I'm ahead of or behind a silver car, I shouldn't expect them to jump out of the way. We're all racing each other. Although I'm not sure why Goodwin shows up as an AM car. Go on. 2 minutes. Between doing Night Owl last night, doing this today, and I've got the TCX tomorrow as well. An annoyingly busy 3 days. I know Malk had 1 or 2 things on the other day. He had some other things going on, so I don't know if they're carrying over to today at all, but either way. Right, so let's just set this up. We've got 20 seconds, I think. Brakes 1. We'll do full, not full, but enough fuel for the race, I think. I'll make sure to calculate it at the end. Yeah, fuck it. We'll call it there. Right, let's go. Don't get stuck behind the GCR, please. Yay. That makes starting in the pit lane almost impossible. Being in one, so. Oh god. So I did drive this car yesterday, but that was at a wet Monza with a very high downforce setup. And what turned out to be not enough fuel in the car, so hence why I'm going to make sure I get the calculations for today. I've messaged Malk just as like a reminder to see if he shows up. If he's got stuff on, then he misses it, so what? Don't matter. I think there might be 2 drop rounds out of 8 races, which is pretty, like, kind, to be honest. Okay, my tyre pressures are going to be way too high, because this is already... They're ideal already. I'm not even at the end of the formation lap. No matter what car it is, I've always stuck to these last 2 corners. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. I can cut the curb a bit, so that's good. Oh god. That was my wheel. Have you heard that? That was my wheelbase just shifting very slightly. Oh, stop doing that, please! It's just like clicking on something as it settles to like sort that. Oh god, right, I need to change the pressures.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Okay, so they're... Right. 7. 6. Take these down by 6. Right. Let's go out with that again. I'm not bothered if I get a bad quality result. We're just gonna try and have a clean race. I'm not really bothered about quality for this one. Just want to settle in. I'm not gonna be fighting. I'm not fighting for a victory or anything. I can't get into the 41s. I don't think, even on a good day. I don't think I can anyway. Well, we'll see. Did that invalidate me? Jesus. What time do I have to leave the pits to get like two laps in? Probably now, isn't it? Okay. Right, so what we'll do is we will just lower the fuel to that. Go out now. Hopefully I get 2 laps out of that. And then we'll see where we're at. I've not done any practice, so I'm not expecting anything. Yeah.
Yellow flag is active.
I'm not going to back off, so if this guy wants the space, he needs to back off. He's behind me. And we've got an empty track, so... Fuck off! And then he just did that. That's hilarious. What was he doing? Pushing like it was his quali lap on his out lap. That's just stupid. Right, anyway. That's giving me an impression of him already. Right. I could probably go a second quicker. Well, I mean, that was a really bad lap, let's be honest. So, it's really just a case of dialing it in. That wasn't the best. Wheels coming loose again. Problem is, I'm pretty sure I'm too far down for, even if I gain a second, I don't think it's going to be too many places. It's not like I'm going to go sailing up the order. Shit. Oh, this is going to be my only lap, god damn it. It's still braking. I'm stopping way too early for that. Oh man, I can get into the 41s apparently.
Session is now over.
Okay. The bots are back, wonderful. I should really install something to get rid of those. Anyway, bye. Oh yeah, return to garage. Well, that's the menu. Right. Just get the wheel seated properly. Okay, let's just calculate the fuel briefly and see if it actually... Okay, it said 2.88, so we'll use that and see what it comes up with. And if that sounds, you know, reasonable, we'll go with that. Let's just say an average of 4.427. $120. Now that doesn't sound right. At Monza, it was 100. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Tell you what we'll do, we will just, since it's the first race and we want to play it safe, we will just do a full tank and then 1 litre. We'll just do that. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Time of day is 3, so it might cool down by a degree or 2 during the race. Is Malk here? No. "68-minute pit window. We got rid of the 20-minute rule." I guess so they had the pit stop in the middle of the race, like 10 minutes before and after the halfway point. So they probably got rid of that because people kept crashing and then no point in carrying on after that, etc. Okay. Alright, so we got... Are they the same team? Yeah, they're both 2 Porsches, look, yeah. 1, 2, okay. Annoyingly, even if Malk was here, I think he's running his own team colours. Like the Malk Racing one. I might change that so I'm running mine next week then, if that's the case, but whatever. Yeah, so, I mean, there we go, we're on 28 degrees already, so... do I lower... I mean, I've got to do long time on them, that's the thing. Yeah, let's just add a little bit to it, because I'm probably going to have to run extra... lower the pressures. They're going to go down because of going over curbs and stuff. Anyway, so... Okay, so quick toilet break, and we'll be back in a sec.
20 seconds. 10 seconds. Go in single file.
Did I have my microphone? No, I don't know. Did I might have had my microphone muted then, so sorry. But yeah, I'm going to try and start to remember to use get rid of the pre-roll ads with that running 60 seconds, 1 minute of ads I think it is. I can't remember exactly how it works. Basically, our Lord and Saviour Pirate Software explained it in a fair few of his shorts, and I'm like, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. So I'll do that. God, my rears are so cold compared to the fronts. Oh yeah, I'm behind a Honda. I didn't even notice. Nice to see an NSX on the grid. It's basically like playing on hard mode, essentially. I don't want to get the brakes too hot just because I do have the ducts quite closed, so I don't want to get them too hot before the race starts and they end up overheating at some point. That's my main worry, to be honest, because I've not done any practice with this setup yet. Okay, so the plan is to pit for 1 litre of fuel. Don't know exactly when. Perhaps as early as possible. It'll depend entirely on what other people are doing. So we'll see. Should we try and brake boost? No, I don't want to do everything. Such a long way down to turn 1. But yeah, my first proper race in Jardier's Community League, Silver Split. Let's go.
Green light. Go, go, go.
That was so bad, I was just looking at my speed and position way too much.
Car on the right.
Oh god.
Clear on the right.
Ooh. Jesus Christ, that nearly caught me
Car
out
on the
there.
right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Jesus Christ. That was... That was really close. Yeah, I need to get out. I need to immediately get out of here if I can. cloudy now, I think, on the weather, so it should help the tyres a bit. Right. As long as a bunch of people in front of me aren't doing the same thing, then we're gonna pit. And then go long. Actually, no, we can't. No. Nah, fuck. We've got to go a little bit, like 2 or 3 laps. I want to go now, but even if I do that, I'm probably not going to have enough fuel. So we'll do one more, and then that should be alright. Someone's off behind. Ah, shit. Really? That was... Oh wow, that's bad. Don't have enough time to check the name of the guy ahead of me. All I know is that it looks like a very cool name. Von Drakek. I've been watching a lot of Vikings Valhalla specifically, and that looks like a Viking's name. May I introduce Jarl von Drakek. Okay, we're gonna go now. We'll do 5 litres just to be safe. We're like the first pit box as well. I didn't even notice. Go, go, go! I know! Look how... Oh god, my tyre pressures though. Jesus. Where's the Oh, the Honda's there. That's way too far. Did the Honda change tyres as well? They must have changed tyres by mistake. So now, we are just driving for 1 hour and 5 minutes. And just hope that we don't crash. Or put the track too much. There's that as well. There was basically 2 big trains, and I was at the back of the first one. So you got the leader, and then there's like, I guess P3 4 backwards. It's just all in a big line. I was at the back of there. So... Where's the fandom? Right, so we were in P10. There's nobody in the pits this lap, so I would assume if most people are pitting early, they would have done it already. They're not going to wait until 10 minutes into the race. I've gained 20 seconds on the Honda, which makes me think that something else happened. Because 20 seconds, like... 30 seconds... I don't know, I'm trying to think. Well, they would have been 30 seconds. I was stationary for... Oh, get tucked in. I was stationary for about 5 seconds, so 25-second difference. They were ahead. Yeah, that probably makes sense. They took tyres definitely by mistake. They would not. You would not do that on purpose, I don't think. I don't understand how the aliens were able to go through there so fast. They just dabbed the brake to get the car turned in for the kink, and then they just fucking like send it into the rest of it. It's ridiculous. Right, so just keep an eye on the gap to the cars ahead. The thing that might kill me here is reaching the traffic. But hopefully if I'm going 2 or 3 seconds a lap quicker, I should be able to find a way past. Oh, that guy's that's the Porsche that I was fighting.
Well done, mate. That's not fastest lap.
Yeah, so they're behind me by quite a bit, so they definitely had some damage to repair. Tyres are a bit high on the pressure side, I'll be honest. Not very happy about that. I want them probably a good 3 or 4 down on where they are. Didn't get a good gauge on where they were at in qualifying. So I've ended up putting them too high, and then once you've added the fuel in, I guess the added weight is making them get hot, which is annoying. I still don't have a proper braking point for there. Keep braking too early. Oh, these tyres are going to rip themselves apart after 40 minutes or so. Very inconsistent, putting a lack of practice. can just about hear one of the neighbour's dogs barking its head off through my headphones. These curbs here are definitely going to bring my tyre pressures down. Which would be fine if it was my front tyres that... If it was my front tyres that are bad. Unfortunately, it's the rears, which are considerably harder to get pressure cloths on. In my opinion, anyway.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Someone's having fun. Big gap behind the top 10 now. That was way too late. Yeah, I was lost 0.4 of a second there. Whew. It's gonna be weird, this, because it's like a 70-minute race. Been going for 15 minutes now, and it's only still got 55 minutes left. You get so used to doing 1 hour long races. Still, that's probably why they've got it set to 70 minutes, because it makes you think. Some cars might not be able to do a full, like you can't just do a full stint, a full race on one tank. So that's why you have the extra 10 minutes in. I don't know. I'm sliding around way too much. I mean, it's quick. I've gained a second or so on the guy behind me. But we're doing way too much damage to the tyres. And then I'm not stopping for that corner at all. Turn the lights on. Now, he's on a different strategy, obviously, but technically I am racing him for position. So, there's no blue flags at play here, so we'll have to see how this goes. Just have to be conscious that he's a lot slower than me.
Car on the right.
Never mind, okay.
On the right.
Thank you. Lights off and continue.
There's a slow car ahead.
There was. I think they're moving again. Oh god, that's close. Really didn't make the corner. Okay. Oh, it's halfway through 35. That was awful. Could not get it turned in without it trying to swap ends and kill me. Okay, so I'm about a second quicker than the Mercedes. That Lambo just lost like 4 seconds. So obviously something went wrong. Got the Silverstone 6-hour series, the 6-hour series at Silverstone next week, next Saturday. So it's gonna be a wet race, 3 of us. Myself, Malcolm, and Scott. So I'm outnumbered 2 Scotsmen to an Englishman. So wish me luck. It should be fine. Scott's really good in the wet. As much as he would tell you otherwise. Malk's really quick. If not a little unlucky on occasion, but aren't we all? Like I was at Kyle Army. I think this time, I'll volunteer to start the race. Just for the sake of being in and amongst the pack. Try and keep the car safe, etc. Unless one of the other guys, unless the other 2 are adamant that they want to do it instead. But given how Kyle Army was, I'd rather start the race because we won't need to double stint or anything with tyres if it's wet. There might be some people who want to give it a try to save time. You know, refueling to full is 15 seconds instead of 30 for tyres and driver change, so some people might want to do that. Okay. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll do a bit more practice midweek. Car actually feels really good. It just, there's something about the Aston, it's not as pointy or agile as a McLaren or a Ferrari. But it just does, it's just lazy enough to let you kind of lean into it. Okay, I need to be aware of what this guy's doing here. Why are you racing me, mate? Come on.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I mean, that was kind of my fault, I will admit that.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
What are they? Why? Why are you doing that? Ugh, that was a mess. Jesus Christ. Why are they just driving straight at the back of me with nothing else? I've lost nearly half of my lead on the car behind me now. Fuck's sake, this guy's like 3 seconds a lap slower and I'm just terrified that they're going to drive into the back of me. Go away, please, I swear to God. I'm going to break late because I've got no idea where they're going to go. Oh god, right. Hoping the 95 has just as much trouble with them than I did. I am still the leading car that's pitted, so that's good. I need to get my head into the game, I've made way too many mistakes this lap. Okay. Only lost 0.4 though, so that's fine. Somebody coming out the pits. much damage did I get? 0.2. Okay, that's fine. One of the weird things is though, like, I might have 0.2, but he could have like 6 seconds or something. It's a really weird way that the game does damage. I mean, obviously in real life, one car might get more damage from another in an impact, but sometimes it is ridiculously silly. Right, so we get to the 40, yeah, so we're at the 40 to go. I think the next 10 minutes there's going to be a lot of people pitting. Anyone who's doing 50-50 basically. To lift a bit there, so this isn't going to be a fastest sector. Okay. Wow, my fastest lap must have been a really, really shit first sector. So I keep gaining time on the first sector every single lap. And then I lose it in the rest, so... Okay. What? 0.2? Out of where? Okay. Okay, the tyres are, in terms of the pressures and how they feel fine. Just losing time in the last two corners. That's fair enough. Okay, so starting this lap, the Ferrari is 6 seconds behind. 5.8. Let's see what they end up by the end of this lap. Is that someone ahead? Yes, that might be a that'll be a position. Oh, come on, he got past the Lambo immediately. Oh, god damn it. And I went in the wrong gear for that corner. He lost half a second, so that's not too bad. Got 70 litres of fuel. That sounds way too much. Okay. So the car's serving the drive-through. It's going to come right in front of me. God damn it. I hope they pit soon. slight break, shifting early by me, short shifting. Not on purpose. Come on, BMW, pit. Okay. I hope that line was just because he's sorting out his pit stop. Yes, good. God, there's 35 minutes left, fucking hell. I mean, the end of this lap will be half distance for the leaders, I think. On the next lap. That's wide. It's lift. Okay. Not worth a 10th and a warning, because you don't know when you're going to end up on 3. I'm on 1. I'd rather keep it that way. Oh, what's that? Oh, they're behind me already. That was a mess. I mean, we're still pulling away from the Ferrari, slightly. The upside is that everyone behind me has either already pitted or is on the same strategy as me. So if anyone who is catching up to me on a stupid pace at this point, they're either on fresh tyres or they just deserve to be ahead of me because they're probably 4 or 5 seconds quicker. Like a second or 2 quicker a lap. Be interesting to see where I come out compared to that McLaren, the cool name. Fastest lap by, oh, that's the Bentley. I think they were leading the race, I think. If the leader's on the same strategy than me, then, I mean, they've fueled for 15 seconds, so in theory, if they're still on the same tyres, then everyone who's 15 seconds behind the leader is going to come out behind me. I think. That's my brain logic, at least. Oh, that's wide. maybe something like 28 seconds, I think, 23. Like 15 seconds for fuel plus the 8 or 9 seconds ahead of me. He is, I don't know. I'm just saying random numbers at this point. So I've got to wait and see. These tyres are going to be really, really bad by the end of the race. We've got half an hour left. I mean, the pressures have come down slightly since the start of the race. Temperature hasn't, so that'll be because of wear more than anything else. Ooh, P9. Yes, we have gained places doing that. Eight. And there's still a car to pit. Great. The downside is now we get to, well, the hard part is that now we get to the part where people are going to have, well, the guys around me are going to be quick, so I need to be aware of that. Care, don't they? I usually see them in a Jaguar, I'll be honest, whenever I've done any kind of silly community Jardier event. Usually in a Jaguar. But they're in a Ferrari this time. Not had the best start by the looks of it this season. Whether they had a crash or have been just slow. I mean, 44.7 isn't the worst laps I've seen today. Which would imply that maybe they've got they had to do repairs or change tyres or something. Missed the apex. Okay, I hope they let me through after this, or even on the pit straight would be okay. If they're indicating, I can't see the indicators. Okay, that's fine.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay. P6. And the car ahead doesn't. Jesus Christ, we've done well. Turns out getting out of the traffic was the way to go. I'm guessing there's been a few incidents between those cars that were racing us. The McLaren is still in P10, so I've just undercut all of them basically. Yellow, making the yellow flag come out, first sector. I do hope this guy isn't going all the way to the end. He probably is. Just going until 20, like 10 minutes to go. If that, no, 2 minutes to go even. Right. So keep it clean. Okay, interesting behaviour there. Was not expecting that. I need to keep on it because that BMW behind me is pretty much matching me, I think. Really? I thought that was fine. Okay. Maybe it was for the actual putting the curb instead of the exit. Not sure. Oh, thank God. I mean, it doesn't do him any favours to get stuck in traffic either, so... Oh shit, the Lambo. I don't know where on the grid they were, but if they were in the top, if they were, I don't know where they're going to come out. Probably, I think they'll probably come out ahead of me. BMW's quick though. No, 95 got to drive through. Oh dear. BMW's just, yeah, he's gonna catch me. Can't do anything about it. Oh, right. So it's got to be for the putting the second curb. God damn it. So we've got to be really careful now. That's annoying. Ah, fuck. Been so careful the whole race as well through there. Just had two bad laps where I'm just not needed to do that. Anyway. Every trip through there now is going to be such a pain. I've got to be careful. I'm losing time to everyone. The other Aston behind is catching up as well, but not as much. I'm not going to defend, I'm just going to drive. If he makes a dive, he makes a dive, so be it. But... and I missed the apex, great.
Car on the left.
Not worth me fighting that. Damn it, I missed the apex and I had to lift off in order to not get the drive through. Oh, I'm just out of the draft range as well, god damn it. Yeah, maybe I'm getting a very, like a super slight toe off it. I'm assuming the Lambo's still out. Yeah. I think the Lambo's a top 5 car, so I don't think they're gonna drop into the pack behind us. I think they're gonna probably go into 3rd. What are they doing? Okay. I wasn't sure what he was doing there, so I just felt I had to flash just to make sure he knew I was there. I didn't know if they were slowing down or if they were just, you know, had a problem or something. Wow, that Aston behind us caught up like a second without me even noticing. Ah, stop sliding like that on exit. I would assume the Lambo is just going as long as it can on a full tank of fuel. I've actually not swap ends at Aqua Minerale so far, so that's good. Come on, I'm matching my best pace of the race almost, and I'm still getting caught. I've done nearly an hour on these tyres, and I just can't. .42.4, and I'm doing 42.9s. Yeah, and 42.1 by the car behind me. Yikes. Now the thing is here, we've got 10 seconds to the car behind, so I am going to defend this one. It's not like I'm gonna lose another place, I don't think, unless we do something really stupid between us. I ended up letting the BMW through because I didn't want to get a drive-through. That must have been a warning for it. Surely. He didn't lift off. Alright, come on. Wow, and I thought my first sector was okay. This guy's just so... This guy's like 3 or 4 tenths quicker than me in just the first sector. Damn it, I'm ass. Just like your Assassin's Creed character. Ugh, Christ. There's a reference. Anyway, could be good on the brakes, mate, but diving like that is not gonna work. Oh god. Yeah, I had to park it in the middle there to make sure he didn't do anything silly. Like, no, don't do that. Let's get closer if he's gonna dive. I lifted for a reason there, mate, and it was because the gravel was coming up. Why is he flashing? I'm just driving. I'm just driving defensively, mate. I'm not doing anything dangerous. Flash, make sure they know we're here. Jesus Christ. Like, what are they doing driving that? If you're good on the brakes, that's fine, but it's like...
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I mean, they obviously think I'm brake checking them, which is just not the case. That's how I brake for that corner. If it's too slow for you, that's not my fault. Surely the 48 is going to pit this lap, or the next lap. Got to pit soon. Fastest lap while running away. They just flash, like, you can flash as much as you like, mate. This is a race.
There's a slow car ahead.
Okay. That was very close to being, you know, not valid.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
Oh, we're gonna get both! Yes! Come on, Lambo, catch up, do something interesting. Please. Oh, he's 0.7 away, so he's not going to dive on me inside this lap. One more lap, come on.
Gaining on the car ahead is up to 3. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Oh, God, right, come on.
The leader has finished the race.
Oh, God, look at the fuel. I didn't even notice. Oh, yes! P4!
Alright, the race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best to bring it back to the pits.
Oh, fuck. That was intense. Jesus.
We've got light damage at the rear.
What was that for? Okay. Like, what was... Anyway, I'm just like I don't get why he's upset with me. Like I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Basically, all I did was drive. So, fuck's sake. Anyway, I'm very happy with the P4 finish. Definitely the early stop helped. Definitely. Yeah, nice way to start the season, I guess. What the hell happened on the first lap? So I thought a crash happened ahead of me. Oh yeah, so the Honda backed off a bit earlier than I was expecting. Something happened ahead of us here. Oh no, the Ferrari. So watch this Ferrari at the top. Oh, this Aston jumped straight over the sausage curb. Taps him. What the hell happened with the G... So watch the GTR at the bottom. Oh god, that Mercedes managed to ram the McLaren and turn around the GTR at the same time. Okay. And then something happened to this Porsche. Like, because at the end of the lap, the Honda was behind me. I hope does the Honda oh, fuck. God damn it.
Give it all you can.
Anyway, right, I'm dawdling now because I'm realising that I've got nothing else to do. Oh shit. TeamSpeak hasn't crashed. I just turned it on by accident and turned it off. Anyway. Anyway, thanks guys for coming and watching. I think it's 1 week, I want to say, till the next race. Yeah, September 29th at Barcelona. Oh, Christ. God damn it. Could we just not? Is that an option? Anyway. Right. Cheers guys. Have a nice rest of your weekend and I'll see you next time. Next time being tomorrow, should say that. Tomorrow, same time for the BMW M2s. Bye.